I'm Vanessa and we're down here at Britomart today, tomorrow and Sunday collecting for the annual Angels for Animals Street Appeal for the SPCA Auckland. Here I've got Carol from the Kiwi Newfoundlands Dog Club, who's one of our collectors. Carol, how's it been today?
Pretty frantic and heaps and heaps. Aucklanders are awesome when it comes to giving for the animals, aren't they? They're really absolutely incredible.
Yeah, very good. So can you tell us a little bit more about your Newfoundland dogs here?
Laying down here, because he's just about given up, is Tosca. And Tosca is 11 and a half. I've had him from a puppy, and he's been character plus all the way.
Yeah.
He weighs 60 kgs. And this one here on my right is Tarek, and Tarek is 9. We've only had him 4 years. He's what we call a rehouse, which is basically a rescue. And he was quite mistreated, and he was surrendered to the pound 4 years ago and in a terrible state. So he's blind in one eye and he has terrible allergies. So we've rescued him and he's in his forever home with Tosca, and Tosca just took him on board, no problem at all. So and he's also 60 kgs. Tosca is one of the top water dogs, water rescue dogs. He just lives for the water. And also karting. We do a lot of fundraising for school galas and things like that. And we put carts on the back of them and hitch them up to carts and take primary school children for rides.
Oh, okay.
Some people might think that that's cruel, but it's not. It's actually, in Newfoundland, they're actually used for haulage work.
Oh, okay.
So it's just keeping that instinct alive in them, as with the water work that we do with them, because in Europe they're still used as with the surf lifesavers, with water rescues, and in Newfoundland they take them out on the trawlers with the fishermen, and if a fisherman gets washed overboard, the Newfield go in and rescue them. So they're neat dogs.
Yeah.
They're known as the gentle giants, and wonderful placid nature.
A lot of people have been commenting today that they haven't seen the animals before. Are there a lot of Newfoundlands in Auckland?
We have quite a few in our club, and yes, there are quite a lot around. They just don't get out. I don't know. We tend to get together as a club once a month and go out and about quite a lot. And I mean, even today, and this is our third time collecting for the SPCA down here, I've had people say to me, "Oh, you were here last year," so they do remember us.
Absolutely.
So that's really good. And we do a lot of promoting to the children of dog awareness and how to approach dogs and things like that. So that's all good as well.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I've also got Pauline here, who has been collecting for the SPCA. She's part of the Kiwi Newfoundlands Dog Club, but she's been collecting for the SPCA for over 10 years. Pauline, how have you found it today?
The Aucklanders have been very generous. It's wonderful to come out here, and it's a pleasure to collect for the SPCA. It really is.
Wonderful. How did you first get involved with the SPCA?
Through the dog club initially. Somebody approached me because I had a Newfoundland, and we're part of the North Shore Dog Squad.
Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. Well, we'll be right back with some more of our volunteers from around the city streets. Welcome back. I'm here with Sam, another one of our volunteer street appeal collectors. Sam, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm 24 and I live in Auckland, and I've just finished my first year at AUT doing a Bachelor of Communications.
And how did you come to volunteer for us here today?
I saw an ad in the Harbour News and I thought it would be a really great experience if I could come down, and the least I can do is give a few hours of my time to help the SPCA and all the animals. And it's been amazing seeing everyone and all the generosity, that everyone has, and it's been good.
So you've had a really good response from people on the street?
Definitely. Mostly when you've got the big fluffy dogs next to you, that definitely helps and it gets the attention, but everyone coming and talking to you and sharing their stories and just giving what they can, even the little kids to the old people. It's been really nice.
Wonderful. So you'll definitely be doing it again for us next year?
Without a doubt, and years to come.
Wonderful. Thanks very much. We'll be back soon. Welcome back. I'm here with some more wonderful collectors who are out on the streets collecting for our Angels for Animals appeal. Guys, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
I'm Rahel. I study at Auckland University, and
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm Sonnet. I'm a second year planning at Auckland Uni as well. Yeah.
And have you been volunteering for SPCA before?
No, this is our first time doing it. Yeah.
What about you?
yeah, it's the first time.
And how did you hear about the Angels for Animals street appeal?
We heard about it through a friend who saw a poster up at uni, and we thought sounded like a good idea. So.
And how have you found people out on the streets today?
Yeah, some people are real generous. Yeah, it helps to go around like just walking around as well, just asking as well. Yeah.
So you think you'd volunteer with us again?
Yeah, definitely.
Wonderful. Thanks. We'll be back with some more wonderful collectors from the Angels for Animals street appeal. Welcome back. I'm here with Chris, our CEO for the SPCA Auckland. Chris, this is your first year. How have you found it?
It is. Well, look, firstly I have to say thank you to all those angels who responded to our call, and we also can't forget the angels above who provided a sunny day, and I think that's going to really help us. I'm on one of the busy sites, and it's here at Wickles on Queen Street. It's been pretty good. You know, there's been the odd $50 note and a few 20s and a few more 10s and a lot of coins, obviously. We love to see those things go into the bucket that don't make a noise, but we gratefully receive any donation, and we thank those who have gone out of their way to help us. We thank those supporters who have dug deep into their wallets and pulled out their spare change. Every cent helps the animals, and that's what we're about. This is solely what this is about, is providing money to pay staff who go and rescue animals, who prosecute those people who who abuse animals and maltreat animals. And for us, we're driven by the passion to do what we can to enable those frontline staff working with animals to do what they need to do and what they love to do.
So you've had a really positive response from the people on the street?
Oh, look, it's really clear that people love the SPCA, and the way I view it, and as do our staff, is we are the ambassadors for animals. We are the voice for animals. So, I think we've got to do everything we can to pull at the heartstrings of people, get our name out there. And just, the SPCA, not only is it a good place for animals, it's also a fun place to be, and this is one of our fun activities.
So I'm sure there's several people watching that would like to know, do you have any animals yourself at home?
Oh, look, I do. I started at the SPCA with one cat, and I have to say, now after 8 months I've got 2 cats. I adopted a wee darling from the SPCA a couple of months ago, and it's going good. She's wormed her way onto my bed, and probably not a lot more needs to be said.
Wonderful. Well, we'll be back with some more volunteers who are out on the streets collecting for our Angels for Animals street appeal. Welcome back. I'm here with Katie, who has been out collecting for us on the streets today. Katie, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name's Katie, and I've been collecting and volunteering off and on at the SPCA for the last few years. I've got 3 cats at home, and they're my babies, they're my family, and I think the SPCA is just an amazing charity, looking after those that can't look after themselves, and it's a great cause, so yeah, give generously.
And how have you found people out on the streets today?
They're fantastic. Every time I've ever collected for the SPCA, I've found people so kind and generous, and people have got lovely stories to tell you about their animals, and yeah, it's a happy experience.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we've had a great day out here collecting this Friday for the SPCA Angels for Animals appeal. If you did want to donate, keep an eye out for collectors out on the streets on Saturday and Sunday, or you can also donate on our website, which is www.spca.org.nz. We'll be back next week to let you know how we've gone and give you some updates on some of the animals that the funds raised will be helping. Thanks.